Is Ramkesh Misra, and today I'm going to present one of the my research paper, which been submitted to the International Conference on Computational Intelligence and Knowledge Economy. It was in Amity University, Dubai, on December 11 to 12. My paper title was Sentiment Analysis Based Hotel Recommendation Using TF-IDF Approach, along with the co-authors Siddharth Yoralingin and Angela Rudjoti. Currently, I am associated with Department of Computer Science, Virla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani Dubai campus. So these are the outline I'm going to cover with this talk. First is the introduction, second is the background, third one is the methodology, fourth is the experiment, and then conclusion and future scope. So in the current scenario, we are observing that many of the people they wanted to explore the world for their happiness and either for business purposes. But from last few decades, the tourism industry is playing one of the major role for the many countries in the last few years, and the international tourist movements has increased in the large volume. uh, this is the one of the data which is provided by United Nations World Tourism Organizations. So these are the top five countries where the most of the international visitors arrive. If we'll see the France, there was 87 millions. If we'll see the Spain, there was 82 millions. In USA, it was 76 million, so on. So, um, tourism, if we'll see directly and indirectly, it is associated with the different business sectors. For examples, hospitalities, transports, government, healthcare, business, agents, as well as tourists. So, in this, the information technology is playing one of the major role in the field of tourism. Okay, and reason is that it has improved the quality and operation efficiency and the customer satisfaction as well. So a few of the research paper I have referred here, and what they were talking about the improving the tourism um, in the different countries by using their reviews data, the positive and negative options by applying the sentiment analysis in the text database, which is used by the Mike Thelwall et al. The reference number 8. Authors also applied in the reference number 9 for the sentiment classification method by mining the reviews from the travel blogs. Even Christian Walker has proposed the review analysis system for the hotel by collecting the data from the internet and applied the opinion mining techniques. C. Martins, he developed the classifiers to determine the sentiments of the review collected from the various platform. Even same fuzzy effect based opinion classifications been used by the authors in reference number 11. And so many research challenges and opportunities have been discussed, and how the information technology is accelerating the acting as a market driven tools for the tourism. So for this basically research, what we did, we collected the data from the different sources, and basically this data we took from the Kaggle, which is available for 5.5 hotel review data. And what we took the uh, raw data in the CSV form, and then we stored in the our local directory in the form of database. Then we started pre-processing, in pre-processing in terms of what kind of data need to be used, what kind of data need to be removed. Actually, while we are feeding to the machine learning algorithms, we need to be you know clean it properly, so that our models should be predict the different things in the proper way. Then we analyze the data by using machine learning, and we recommended the TF-IDF based recommendations to the user. So this was the first steps, as we discussed through block diagram, raw data collections from the hotel review data from the Europe available on the Kaggle. Then pre-processing. Basically, the pre-processing involves to validating the fitness of the data. It involves the data cleaning and making the data in the accurate format. And from the original data sets, we select the average scores, hotels names, negative reviews, watched reviews, and review date for the further data analysis. Then the data analysis for this phase basically involves to analyze the raw data using the visualizations techniques. Visualizations of the data will help to understand the trends and patterns of the data. This phase can only rely on the simple techniques to complex machine learning algorithms. Then TF-IDF approach recommendations. Basically, TF-IDF stand for turn frequency inverse document frequency. TF-IDF is basically it is used to quantify the importance of word in a given documents. So TF-IDF, if we'll talk about the TF only, the TF is called term frequency. It measures the frequency of terms in a document. It is given by the equations. Okay, so we'll see if the what is the TF. T number of times term T appears in the documents divided by total number of time in the documents. Same if we'll talk about IDF. IDF means inverse document frequency. TF gives the equal importance to the all word, but IDF measures how important a word is. So IDF can be computed using the equations. So for this the total number of documents divided by number of documents with the word T in it is uses. So if we'll combine both TF and IDF, so basically it is multiplication of TF and IDF values. Then we started experimenting the results. So this basically the histogram is showing that the so what is the rating review rating I know varied between the from which to what basically. So we will able to see most of the ratings is applicable between 8 to 9s and few are going above 9s. Then we got it the experimental results, which are the top 10 hotels and what are their score review scores. These are the maximum review score was 9.72. In the 9.72 many hotels are, I mean, these are the basically one of the same words are for top 10 hotel. This is the basically the negative word cloud and positive word cloud. What are the words is being extracted for the negative sentiments, what are the positive words being extracted for the a positive word cloud. So this is the things how exactly it's working out. Then based on the TF-IDF, a values being assigned to each and every IDs, and these are the things which being given here. Okay, so this is one of the weight values assigned by the TF-IDFs. So then on the basis of that we started finding the similarities between the data and cosine similarities we use for that. On the basis of the similarities mentioned we got the similar kind of recommended hotel by this. So what are the conclusions is that the sentiment sometimes is difficult to find, it sometimes it is very difficult to find the proper hotels on numerical rating. So in this research we use the TF-IDF and cosine similarities to recommend the similar type of hotel based on the reviews of different users from the globe. This research can be extended with more efficiency algorithms, designs more accurate recommendation system. Recommendations of hotels for the selected destinations may be vary as per different times and period, and more studies can be extended using the time series data by understanding the sentiment of the reviewers. So these are the references which I use for my research papers, and thank you so much. And I think my research work will help you to gain some idea about how exactly the sentiment analysis is helping in the different areas and how it can be integrated with the business models. Thank you so much.